In a remote valley surrounded by mountains, there lived a woman who was known for her restless spirit. She was intelligent, capable, determined, yet nothing in her life seemed to settle. She would begin new paths with excitement and abandon them the moment progress felt slow. Her dreams were many, her patience was very little. One morning, tired of her own unfinished life, she decided to seek guidance from an old teacher who lived alone in the forest. People said this teacher had transformed many lives, but no one could explain how. When she finally reached the teacher's land, she expected to see meditations, scriptures, rituals, but she was surprised. There was nothing like that. She saw a woman working. The teacher was in the middle of a barren field, lifting heavy stones under harsh sun. There was nothing spiritual about the scene, only effort, sweat, dust, silence. Confused, the young woman bowed and said, I have come to learn how to change my life. The teacher did not respond with words. She simply placed a stone in the young woman's hands and pointed across the empty field. Reluctantly, she carried the stone. The ground was uneven, the wind was cold, her arms began to tremble. When she returned, another stone waited, then another. Hours passed. Frustration grew inside her like fire. Finally, she cried out, I did not come here to work like a laborer. I came here for wisdom. The teacher looked at her calmly and said, then continue. She stayed. At first out of pride, then out of stubbornness. Days turned into weeks. They cleared weed, leveled the land, moved stones from one place to another. No lecture, no philosophy, no comforting explanations. Only quiet, repetitive work. Slowly, her anger began to soften. Her breath became steady, her thoughts less chaotic. She stopped counting how much was left to do. She began focusing only on the stone in front of her. And for the first time in her life, she experienced the strange peace that comes from full effort. One morning, she stepped back and truly looked. The barren field was gone. In its place stood simple but beautiful garden. Paths curved gently, plants grew with space and dignity. She felt something rise inside her chest. Not excitement, not pride, but quiet strength. She turned to the teacher and said softly, I understand now. I was never stuck because life was hard. I was stuck because I was impatient. The teacher smiled. The teacher finally spoke at length. Many women are taught to endure, she said, but few are taught to build. Transformation is not given to you, it is created through effort that feels invisible. She picked up a small stone and placed it in the young woman's hand. Every day, move one stone, clear one obstacle, nurture one intention. Do this without drama, without complaint, and one day you will wake up standing in a life you have shaped with your own hands. People come to me seeking secrets. They want change without effort, speed without patience, results without discipline. Life is like this field. If you ignore it, weeds grow. If you rush it, nothing takes root. But if you work on it quietly every day, even the harshest land becomes beautiful. Remember this: victory is not found in one great moment. It is hidden in small actions repeated without complaint. Even today, many of us are like this young woman. We want transformation, but we resist the process. We dream of a different life, but avoid the daily work required to create it. Yet, ancient wisdom remains simple: carry the next stone, clear the next obstacle, trust the slow rhythm of effort. Because one day you will look back and realize that while you were shaping your world, you were also shaping yourself. And maybe that's the real message life keeps trying to tell us: that strength doesn't always look loud, that growth doesn't always feel exciting, and that the most meaningful transformations often happen quietly while we simply keep showing up. If this story resonated with you in any way, I would truly love to hear your thoughts. Comment below and tell me, what is the one stone you are trying to move in your life right now? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Moments of Magic for more stories, reflections, and peaceful journeys. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.